Well, okay, they're like 100 meters away. 100,000 meters away. So yeah, the probe don't have the distance. Even if the satellite was right above it, it wouldn't have the range. Because it can only do 5,000 meters. And this is 100,000 meters. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to, unfortunately. But let's just land the other one right beside it. Do you guys have like LED strips or something in your computer case? And have you ever bought anything with like standard adhesive and it never holds, does it? Because my LED strip just fall down inside my case. That's why I'm just testing the adhesive on the Elgato wave panels that I got. I don't think it's gonna hold over time. Probably gonna fall down. Anyways, I'm a simple man. Yeah, but yeah, magnetic strips are glued on with some double-sided tape or something, aren't they? I don't know. The standard adhesive that was on the LED strip was the adhesive let go of the LED and not off the case, so the case actually still have the adhesive sitting on the case. So the surface of the LED strip was I think it was too clean or too smooth, so the tape didn't have any no tape, just like mechanism. Well, fair enough. Silent. But how is the magnet strip set on the LED strip? Is it glued with like a heat gun? Maybe I should try and give it like a couple of heat guns, glue things, and put it in that. Also, it's built into it. Now see. I like that thought. Let's try put another one in orbit of the moon to get some science. We need some science. So let's engage that. Let's close that. I said close that. Close that. Oh, I actually just noticed that this whatchamacallem, boosters, solid boosters has a gimbaled engine. I actually didn't notice that before now. So in theory, we don't really need the wings. too much info. Yeah. You can turn it. You can close the windows. You don't really need it. And I also have the Redux Kerbal Science Redux. What's the name? I can't remember. And they show kind of the same things. The only thing that I like about that is that it's in real time showing you the biome you're flying. I think I might have given it too much that way. No, actually we are going up still. 125. Whoa. Take it easy. Yeah, and the only thing, Keith, the only reason, Keith, I'm actually using MechJeb is because I've been playing Kerbal Space Program since Alpha. I can't remember which Alpha. And all the info you get now, it wasn't implemented in the game before in, well, 1.1.4 or something. I can't remember. But recently, so it's kind of new, all the data you can get from the game itself. You haven't always been able to do that. And then I just got used to MechJeb. I can still fly stuff without MechJeb. I don't really need it. It's just like a convenience mod, because I think today you kind of just tell a flight computer how you want it to do, and then it does that for you. Yeah, so it's a comfort thing for me, if I'm honest. I actually kind of I'm not a rocket scientist in no way, that's for sure. And I actually kind of, learned how to do stuff by using MechJeb and then mimicking the thing it did, and kind of, that's how it's work. It's how it's working. Okay, I did. So yeah, it helped me a lot understanding what the hell is going on here. Let's go fix time and then execute, because you see, even though I got the autopilot to fly the damn thing, it still didn't get me into orbit really. And I could probably do it better is kind of not the right thing to say, because it would definitely give another result, but I would be in orbit in first go if I did it myself. I also know there is a gravity turn, just gravity style launch that you can actually, without any mods and without any fly-by-wire, just make the rocket take off and then just push the button and make it slant a little bit, and then the gravity will like make it natural. But yeah, with this flight I kind of decided to go with a solid fuel rocket for the first booster, and that makes it kind of harder to do because the acceleration exponentially increases and you can't, throttle down. It's just gonna go faster and faster and faster and faster, and the acceleration is gonna go faster and faster and faster and faster, because the weight is going, the fuel is burning off, but the engine is still going on. So yeah, it's a little harder to make a pretty launch and a perfect orbit thing with a solid booster. Let us talk it. And let's do a Hoffman transfer. And let's oh, wait a minute, don't execute, abort. Let's use the maneuver planner. Let's decelerate a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit. There we go. And that's fine. We can always adjust later. So let's close that and see execute. So yeah. Yeah. Definitely a convenience mod. I might win Kerbal Space Program 2 because the mod community for Kerbal Space Program is enormous. It's kind of also the game that introduced me to mods in general. I don't believe I've been playing yet. Well, I guess the first game I ever played with a mod was Counter-Strike, because the original Counter-Strike was actually a mod for Half-Life. So I think that's actually the first mod I've ever been playing. And then we played Desert Combat, was a mod to Battlefield 1942, right? 1940, I can't remember, the first Battlefield, which gave us a modern military instead of the World War II armament. So I guess that's the first mods actually I've been playing, but that was more, I don't know if I realized back then that it was mods. I don't know, but anyways. And then I think I saw the first videos on YouTube on Kerbal Space Program. I think it was Scott Manley I saw first. And he was talking about MechJeb at that point when I started to see it. So I actually started to download mods for the game. Also, I have a couple of other mods that I'm using. I'm using like scattering and clouds and to make it look a little more polished, because that's not in real game either. Hopefully that's going to be in the new KSP2. I haven't really followed the development of Kerbal Space Program 2, but yeah. Yeah. And there's so many mods for this game. It's incredible. You know, there's mod that makes the rocket flame look more realistic. There is mods that make the re-entry into a planet with atmosphere looking more more believable. There's you know, like mods that make the game like more realistic, like you have to have water and food enough for X amount of days, so you just can't do, if I miss the moon here, I probably still have enough fuel to save the Kerbals, so actually, and maybe still save the mission, stuff like that. But oh yeah, there's some mods that makes it really realistic, and there's actually mods that makes the Kerbal system into our solar system with the real size Earth and the real distance to the moon and Mars and Venus, and so you can really go realistic. But it's also going to be way harder. I haven't gone down that road, that's for sure. There's mods that has like near future propulsion and yeah, maybe science fiction. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm using features range extender on when I build the SpaceX Dragon 2 with vanilla parts. I want to land the first stage without losing the rest of the craft. Oh yeah. I haven't tried to do that. But I have at some point, some time ago. I've tried to do like a Falcon 9 kind of first stage booster and just, you know, switch between the parts and then land it. And when I've proven to myself I can land it, I'm just role playing it's landing every time, kind of thing. And then I reload back to where the crafts are divided and then flying along with the second stage, and then at some point the part disappears. But yeah, there is also mods that helps you with doing it more realistic. It's amazing. It's actually, you know, the game developer, if you played the game as they intended, you would run out of, I don't know, maybe you would have like 2,000 hours. But then with the mods, you have like 10 years. You could just keep playing the game and still feels new. That's amazing. I love the mod community, that's for sure. What was I thinking? I wanted to use the warp helper here because not airborne abscess. Abort. Sun transfer. Oh, maybe I should remember about. I need a solar panel up here, otherwise I'm gonna run out of juice. I don't want to run out of juice. I don't need you anymore. Goodbye. Extend. Damn. Now we can warp. A single stage to orbit. SSTO. Yeah. I've never been good at building those. It always ended for me. It always ended up like more unstable when I was landing. I can do one that takes off and can maneuver and stuff like that in space. But when I reached the part where I actually have to land again, my center of mass and center of lift was all wagged, so I always ended up like actually not being able to land. Well, I had some landing that worked, but it was more luck than anything. Circleize, remove all nodes, circleize. Oh, wait a minute, circleize and do it in periapsis. So yeah, I can do it, but not good at it. Not good at it. I also at one point built like the space shuttle, a replica of that. Actually, I think the game has one now in the stock thing. But I built it before and actually managed to do a whole space station, a la the International Space Station with it. But I actually, if I'm honest, the most of the time I've been playing this game, I've been playing just around the moons, just like in real life. I had sent like landers and stuff to Duna and back and stuff, but I actually have the most fun, and maybe that's because the most fun in near orbit of Kerbin. Maybe it's because it's a little more simple to do, like rockets that just lift something in orbit and then a little tug that flies it over to a space station and then connect it and stuff like that. But yeah, I still enjoy the game, and I've been playing. It just had. Did it have its 10 years anniversary like half a year ago or something? Nice, Keith. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I actually did a live stream on the Crew Dragon 2, a celebration thing stream where I also just built a space station and I launched the. So that's kind of fun. Great minds think alike. That's how to say it, right? 10.5 years. Yeah. And if I was a part of it in alpha, I think half of the 10 years it was in alpha. So I've been playing the game for more than 5 years. And I've been playing it a while before it got full release. I think I've been playing it for 7 years or something. So yeah, and I'm not better at it than that I am. Well, you know, if I'm having fun, isn't that the most important thing? Don't need to be good at it. One of the most fun thing about Kerbal is to see the explosion. And laugh at yourself when you found out you did something stupid, like fucked up the staging or something that oh no. Okay, let's get this out of orbit. Exactly. Actually, I don't think there is a wrong way to play it. I don't think it exists. Okay, let's see if I can disconnect here. This time it went way better. Way better. Now we have to... I should have turned around before I disconnected. Damn it. Now I have to fly out of its way and then prograde. And then... No, I'm done. Let's get in orbit. That's fine. Boop. Perfect. Okay, so let's land next to the other one. Just because I want the science from that biome. And if I landed at another place, I forget about this one is not actually got the science from that biome. So let's do land guidance. Pick target. Approximately the same place. And land at target. So yeah, it's definitely... I know there's a lot of people that's calling MacJab like a cheat mod. But yeah, in my opinion, it's actually made the game more realistic because there's nobody sitting at the control center with a joystick trying to control this manually. I promise you that. I think they're actually doing it with like GPS coordinates and stuff like that, and then the flight computer is doing all the calculations, and actually the computer is landing the craft, like MacJab. I can land it myself, but the success rate is probably lower. I'm not actually. Maybe I should save because now that I don't have signal again. Oh, not extract send. Why is it flying when I don't? Oh, now I have a signal. Good. Oh, oh my god! I almost crashed because I lost signal. Yeah, I believe that too. It's programmed, but yeah. And I do have save games where I haven't installed MacJab and done fine without it. We got a lot of things built into the game now that makes it way easier than it were in the beginning. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, maybe I should take this in just to be sure. Let's try an orange. Sun is going like this. So yeah, I think maybe like this is fine. Okay, let's see if we can actually do stuff now. As I wanted. Oh, soft landing. Oh, thank you, Keith, for the follow. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Ooh, we are nearing us the 100 followers. Nice. And you too. Hopefully the misses are making us some food for later. I'm planning to still stream like an hour. So, but I'm hungry. Anyways, nice for you to look in, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope to see you again. Okay, let's do. It's locked. Oh, okay. Nothing. Let's see if we can send now. Transfer data. Oh, now we can. Yay. And we can do it without running out of juice. Yes, we just need to send one thing at a time and then recharge your batteries. Okay, so let's do... Actually, I can't remember some of these science modules you can only do on a planet with atmosphere, but I can't remember which one, so I'm always carrying all of them. And I know I can read it, but who wants to read? This little thing don't weigh anything, so yeah, bring it along. Bring it along. How's the power? Almost back. Sun is going down, so in a sec, going to be in the dark. Let's just wait a little bit, and now let's send that. Ooh, that's actually going to be close, I think. Ka-ching, 50 science. Let's speed up time a little bit here. Charge up the battery. And it's recharged. Whoa. It jumped. I think it's this one, actually. No. Okay, maybe I didn't bring anything that needs to be in an atmosphere. Yeah, another 45 science. Love it. Let's speed up time a little bit again. And it's recharged. Huh. It really has to jump every time. Doesn't freak me out at all. Lock temperature. Set science. Oh, that was fast. 22 science. And I think this is the last one we have. We can actually log data. I was actually considering doing like a little... maybe we should do that. That could actually be fun. Doing like a little rocket on this one with a hard disk and then transfer the data. And then the hard disk has like a parachute and a little heat shield. So we can take the data back home. That could actually be pretty cool. I think we can do that in an hour. Why not? then I think we get all the data. Or it should be the same as if we were there ourselves. The only thing we don't get if we don't have a manned mission is like surface sample and crew report and EVA report. That's kind of like, oh, and in the, okay, of course, all the surface science that they added into the game we don't get anyways. Because we have plenty of fuel, so we can easily add a couple of 100 kilos or more to this little tiny engine, little tiny fuel deposit, and then a hard disk. Because I think we logged all the data now. Did that one, and that one. Yeah, and this one we couldn't do. No, it's just showing me stuff. We got like 3.87% ore right here. So we could mine for fuel. Well, we got a surface thing. Actually, this is big enough, and we actually still have a couple of science things, so we could jump to another biome, but or we could just fly up and make this die. Let's change this to vessel name, and moon apparently is with one U. Robot lander, moon robot lander. What biome are we? East, far side, Carter. Just so we know where it is, and then make it into a lander, right? And maybe probe is fine. Yeah, it's not a rover and it's not a base. It is kinda a lander and it's not a ship, so robotic lander. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, back to Space Center. Maybe we should just change the other lander to like debris, because it doesn't really, we can't do anything with it. When we land, when we do a manned lander, we could just land beside it and have a scientist with us, and using the science there, because he can reset the stuff we have done and take the data with him. Could actually be a good idea. But I am full of good ideas, if I do say so myself. Let's turn that off. Let's fly that. Just quickly change it to debris. Then it's not showing on the map. Vessel. And do debris. Sweet. So let's go back. Let's see if we can't change. And maybe just do a lifter, like a real booster instead of a solid booster. You know, just for the fun of it. No, totally serious. Seriously? Let's not use that one. And then let's delete fairing. That was. So how do we do this? I think the size is okay. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this works as a probe. We have a probe there, so we kind of need another probe. We do have a small probe. Like so. Do I have a small container to put the hard drive in, hard disk in? And does it have enough room for the science I'm gonna do? Actually, I don't know. Well, should be able to read. I was selected to lead, not to read. Inline clampotron. Nope. Nope. I guess this is actually the smallest one, right? Because this is big, and this is big. This is smaller, but this is bigger. So somehow, some way, together we will be baby. How the heck are we gonna do this? We can remove the shroud from here, and we can take this. No, take this. Can we? We can change what is. Isn't this how you do it? This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Now that's the main part. How big is a hard disk in this game? Not in real life, because in real life it's just a tiny little thing, and then it's 1 terabyte. Science. It's under science. There it is. What are you? Oh. This thing only works in orbit, right? And that is like a robotic arm. That's another robotic arm. And that's another arm. I actually didn't know there was 3 arms now. OPE long scanner arm, medium scanner arm, and light scanner arm. Okay, so 3 different sizes. This is the storage unit. Doesn't really weigh anything. After discovering the old stack box, efficient at storing mystery goo and data tapes, created the experimental storage units to help the Kerbal knots being their volume science back to Kerbal, while avoiding the hazard of re-entry, rough landings, and Jeb's piloting skills. It doesn't really tell us how much data it can hold. Package volume 280 liters. It doesn't really say anything about how much data, does it? No. Ooh, it's kind of big. Yeah. I think it needs to go in between like this. Well, if that's the case, anyways, then we can just do like these. We can go a little fuel tank thing. Wait a minute, we need a heat shield. Just a tiny bitty one. Bloop. And then a divider. Just a tiny bitty one. Bloop. And then the tank. And then the engine. Just a tiny bitty engine. Bloop. Does this gamble? Liquid fuel drain across blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah. Will you please step back? Well, it does. I don't think it gimbals, but we do have the small rotation wheel, so we should be able to point it in the direction we need to go. Shouldn't be a problem. So I don't think this is pretty in any way. So how about we do, can we do like, we don't have a tiny shroud, do we? No, this is the tiniest of the shrouds. Well, fairings, sorry. Do we have a tiny shroud? We do have a shroud, but it's not tiny. You know what? It's gonna be fine. Then we need like the smallest of dividers again, and then we can take this one. That's not pretty. Let's close this one and then put this there. And yeah, that's messed up, man. We need that one there, and this one needs to go to there. We still have like 1300 meters per second, so we should be able to land. Let's just put that one there, and that one is there. I think we need to get these a couple or three of the struts. Let's go with 4, just because then it fits. Try to use. Oh, what? That doesn't make sense. Why are you doing that? Stop doing that. Okay, so let's do it here then. Look. That's holding it. Let's build a new fairing. Build fairing. Like so, I think. Can narrow it down a little bit. So. And so. And so. It's a little more pointy. Just a little bit. Clamshell on force 250. 250, 2 sides. Guess it's fine. Sweet. Let's did I build like a small lifter we could could use? The albatross, the Suavizad. The albatross is probably too big. It's only, yeah, it's too big. Let's just quickly build something. It's not gonna be hard. Let's just put this here. Wrong. It's still wrong. Are you the one? Yes, you the one that I want. Oh yes, indeed. You're what I need. Nah. I think I need a little more fuel. Well, wait a minute. Let's just try and put an engine on it. If you like it, then you should put an engine on it. Nah, that's probably too small. That's only... Yeah, definitely. That's 260. That's 1300. The Marshall. That's actually not bad. We need some more. Do we need more than that? We could go more than that. Let's just copy that one. Turn it upside down. Put that there. Take that off. Put that there. Put this here. Oh no, it's fine. Let's just go with the all-up shrouded thing. This should be strong enough to take off. Let's just do the auto strut. We can't do auto strut on that tank. Oh, it is already. It's just locked the grandpa part. Why? I do not know. That is the question. I don't know. So we have about 3,400, a little more because it started that and ends up with that. So it's something in between there. And then we got plenty in that one too, I think. Oh, it should be fine. Should be fine. Maybe do a test flight. Not like that. Not like that. Like that. Yes, please. And let's put it on the black side. Like so. Let's just save that. We should have a more pretty launch now. Hopefully. I think. Maybe. Who knows? Let's see. Let's hope. That's how it works. Guys, I can't do any better. I think we can go a little higher on this one. 6 kilometers? No, that's fine. Or 203 meters per second. I think that's fine too. So it should be fine. All should be fine. It's fantastic. It's all fine. Don't worry. Staging, that one. Disconnects. That one. That one. Then that one and that one. Then that one and that one and that one when we take off. Oh, ooh, I almost forgot the most important thing. I'm glad I think I was like, where's the parachute? We need a parachute. Crap. Sumi. It's gonna look ridiculous with this parachute. Isn't it? No, actually. That's fine. It's gonna be a side mounted parachute. Guess I kind of want that part there. And it's gonna be a little bit off balance because of I'm only gonna put one, but it's fine. It's fine. Isn't it? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think. I probably should land in the same crater. Let's look at it when we get there. It takes off. Okay. Fine. It's maybe a little overkill. Just a little bit. Okay, let's cheat a little bit. If you hold down Alt and use the comma and... what's the other one?